Now that we got all that going, all right, nothing to do but to do it. All right, I'm calling this my first official attempt. Whether, I mean, you want to consider it my actual first official attempt or not, because I have, I guess, done general practice runs or whatever. I mean, take it as you will. But I'm gonna say this is my first like real full time giving it a go. I just need to decide if I want to try and go for like just do like one full non-stop whether I die or not run, so I can kind of get a feel for, okay, this is where I want to go, this is where I want to do XYZ, this is kind of what levels I need to be, because I've never done a full run through. I think the furthest I've made it so far has, actually, do I have to rest here for me to go through? I can't remember. The furthest I've ever actually made it through is, I think I made it up to 4 kings before I ended up stopping. There we go. Alright. I will say I always feel a little good about being able to run up and get that backstab. Makes me feel pretty decent about my menuing. Which my menuing is absolutely awful. I do not have good menuing, to say the least. But I have a semi-decent plan ahead of me on what I want to do, how I want to do things. I literally pretty much have things generally set up for whether or not I get one of the 2 Black Knight weapons that I would actually want to use for this run. Though I am definitely not very familiar at all with the halberd, mostly because that one doesn't actually show up all that often. I know that from everything I've seen and heard, it's the best weapon, but that don't really mean much to me, not gonna lie. I personally will be very happy with the Black Knight straight sword, mostly because that's what I used to beat the game the first time, so I'm probably the most familiar with that weapon. Once again, I'm getting too cheeky with the fireballs. But the fireballs are just so fun. Like, how could you not have fun with the fireballs? So long as I don't play stupid, which, you know, knowing me, there's a fair chance that that's going to happen. But so long as I don't do that, I think we should be able to at least make it up to the gargoyles without dying. There's a very fair chance I will die at the gargoyles. I will not deny that. That is a very, very, very fair possibility. I think I should be able to get some black fire bombs right before that fight. As long as I can get a black fire bombs before that fight, I will try to remember the whole actually, yeah, I want to do this first. The whole toss a black fire bomb in the air, dodge roll forward, and essentially have the black fire bomb land where the gargoyle first spawns, just to get the first bit of damage, like, just really there. Cool, got both of those. Swerve up through there, get caught on the stairs, we get scared a little bit. Alright, but oh, so far so good, everything going according to plan. I'm trying to remember, was there... I don't think there was a lost soul down the elevator shaft. That being said, I'm still gonna go check. I know there's at least one up on the stairs here. And it's not like I can get to the top of the roof, which I think the only thing that's on the roof is the key back to the asylum, right? You know what? We'll check. We'll check just in case. Because I don't think there's anything that I need, like, the Lloyd's talismans for. I know for a fact I don't necessarily need the homeward bones, but I mean, I guess that's a good get out of jail free card. If I find myself in a fight that's going sideways. So that might not be a bad idea. Yeah. But yeah, that's just like Lloyd's talisman and some other things that I really don't need. So I guess I could probably cut that out if I really wanted to. But like I said, the homeward bones are probably worth it if you really think about it. Now, I really probably should do at least some kind of leveling, but again, I don't have things like that already, like, I guess, pre-thought out in my head, other than I know that I can get enough souls by essentially just doing this kind of once through of things. And so that way I can still buy enough arrows to do any kind of like long range shooting to get rid of an enemy. Mostly the what's his face, the channeler dude before the gargoyles. He's 100% needs to go type of situation. Now, originally when I first tried this was before I even thought about using the Uchi. My thought was run the I can't remember. Is it just the Drake sword? The one you get from the shooting off the tail of the red dragon. But I thought about like using that one for like very early on, because it's a pretty strong, like, very early on. Only issue is it just doesn't scale, which, I mean, I guess at the end of the day that's not that big of a deal. Because arguably you just want to get the weapon online and then probably dump as much as you can into health for the most part. Or at the very least, that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to focus mostly on getting enough to have the weapon online, and then from there, souls go into either upgrading the weapon itself or going into my health, and probably a little bit into endurance, so that way I can dodge roll more and swing more. But I definitely think this is going to be more of like a on-the-fly learning experience, to say the least. Like, we have an semblance of a plan, but just because we have an semblance of a plan doesn't mean too much, because you never know how it's going to go. Now, I would generally hope that I've ran through essentially this part enough that I shouldn't have to worry too much. You'll get little things like that where it's like something you don't really expect to happen happens. You just gotta roll with it. But hopefully that's far and few in between. I still never know where that 20 comes from. Like, clearly something is falling off the map or falling through the map. I have no idea what. Okay. Oh, hello, sir. No, don't jump back. Oh, okay, now you guys are just being jerks. Now. Alright. Now we can have a better shield. Nice thing is, only need to find one more shield. And we'll top off just in case. These spear guys aren't usually too bad, but like depending on how aggressive they want to be will really determine how annoying they are. Good news is, it's usually if you give them at least one bonk, they'll go for it. Ooh, free Titanite shard? Don't mind if I do. That's a pretty good drop. I don't know if I've ever actually had them drop one of those for me, so I'm gonna call that a win. All right.
Well, you think I tried.
Where are we at? Oh, right. Wooden arrows. I usually just come in here by 100. I don't think I think too much on it.
Thank you, kind.
Alright, sir, I'm gonna need your sword.
Gone mad, have you? I'll teach you, you lousy rat. Yulia! Yulia! Why me?
Yeah, sorry, buddy. Nothing against you. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think the stat requirements for the Uchi is like 18. It's like 1414 or 1818. Yeah, even though these guys aren't, super strong or anything like that, they can get scary pretty quickly. Especially if you end up getting a bad interaction. And then I always grab the crossbow just in case. I don't necessarily see myself using it, but you never know. Alright, so get up here, pop all our souls, pop all our humanity. I think I'm going to at least reverse the humanity. I don't know if I'm going to worry about kindling right this very moment. Do I have anything else? No, that was it. Okay, cool. Alright, light it up. We're going to reverse our hollowing. Okay, it'll be good for me to actually equip the Uchi, so that way I actually know. Okay, yeah, 1414. Now, I know I usually like trying to do a little bit more, but I think I'm just going to go 1414 now. I'm going to save my points so that way if I do get lucky enough to if I get lucky enough to get the Black Knight sword or the halberd, I'll be at least be in a little bit of a better position to level up appropriately. Because I'm pretty certain that the sword and the halberd are actually surprisingly very similar to stats. I think the halberd might need a little bit more strength, but if I at least get the Black Knight greatsword, or not the greatsword, but the regular Black Knight sword, I'll at least be in a good position. Black fire bombs. Alright, let's go ahead. Put that there, so that way I can theoretically be ready for... Yeah. Now, I know for a fact that the big thing that's definitely going to hold me up is going to be the Bed of Chaos, because I do not know that cheese. And I'll probably end up looking it up if I get to that point without dying. It's like, I would like to try to be able to figure it out myself. Like, I have a general idea of where I gotta be, where I gotta look, but I've never successfully done it. Top off just in case. Don't you drink? Only I get to drink. Alright, come in. Alright. Good enough. There we go. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Okay, alright. Dropping a ton of Titanite shards. Alright, can we get the backstab? I always feel like this backstab here is just incredibly fickle. Oh, God. Nope. I don't know why he rolled forward there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. How are you so up my ass? God damn it. I don't think I've ever had him come that, like just rush me that quickly. That's... Yeah, no, I'm... Just started over. Just started over. That just went, like, all sorts of poorly. Uh, gotta love wasting 20 minutes. I should have known that the RNG was being too good to me by dropping me 2 Titanite shards that early. Let's see, did I have to? No, okay, you don't have to sit at that bonfire. That's good to know. So, why? Okay. Come on, give me this, just... Alright, sir, get up. God, what I wouldn't give to get iframes like that when getting up. Very surprised he wasn't as aggressive. I mean, I'll take it. I don't really need to rest. Yeah, we do this part first. Too bad these aren't like the skeletons that'll dive at you, because that would be a great like thing to happen. Is like those ones like right by the edge there, they spawn in, they go and take a dive at you, free extra souls. That'd be nice. Yeah, I still want to get the homeward bones. I also need to probably figure out a second. Actually, I mean, if I can. If I end up getting lucky and I get one of the Black Knight weapons, I could easily just put. Well, I'm hoping that I can. I don't know if I actually can. I can easily just put Holy on the Uchi, because I'll at least have that. At least I can use that to take out Lord Nito's goon squad, so that's one less thing that I have to worry about for that fight. Now, if I can't put it on that specifically, I'll have to figure out, you know, something else to put it on, but I'm sure I'll have a myriad of weapons. Alright, now that we got all this, we make the run back up the hill. You know what, I don't even feel like resting. Remember how I said earlier I was going to play stupid? It's already happening. Okay. I'll take a free backstab. Did not think that that's how that was going to happen, but sure. I don't feel like he normally comes out from there, so that was interesting. Alright. I get to play the game of where are you? There we go. Oh wow, that guy came at me, Jesus. Okay. Man, these guys are being jumpy this run. Show me the dragon. No guy waiting for me this time. Interesting. Whatever. Probably just means he's somewhere else. Oh, there he is. Oh, okay. And you have nobody here. Get to smack these two guys off. For some reason, I cannot smack that guy when he's climbing over for some reason. You grab the rubbish because you're a loot goblin, not because you need it. Well, there's the 20. Alright, we're gonna be slightly more chill here this time, guys. Very jumpy seed this time. I don't know if you could really call it a seed. What? Like Dark Souls doesn't have seeds, right? Like, not like, oh, it's like, hey, it's like on this file that you created, you rolled this seed, and this is how everyone's going to react and interact. You'll get seeds where enemies are more passive, and seeds like this where everybody likes to do jump attacks for some reason. Smooth. Alright. No free Titanite shards, but we did that a little bit very smooth, and I'm very happy about it. Alright, you.
Well, you see, I tried.
I keep wanting to push left and right to like jump up the amount very quickly like I'm playing Pokemon.
Gone mad, have you? I'll teach you, you lousy rat. Yulia! Yulia! Why me? Little...
Give me all your stuff. Alright, so we know it's 14-14. I arguably should put some more into Dex. Because I think it's like 18-20 for like the Black Knight Greatsword, like 20 strength, 18 Dex, but I could be wrong. For a second there, I thought it wasn't gonna give me that last hit. Okay, we're good. We're safe. We're moving. And don't know where I'll necessarily use the knives or the crossbow here, but I'd rather have them and not need them. Humanity, use all of them. was gonna say, yeah, that's all. That's all that is. Light it up. We reverse our hollowing. Because actually reversing your hollowing and increases your item drops, right? Not gonna lie, I didn't think he was gonna get the shot off. Oh my god. Why did I shoot so far forward? Oh, okay. Today's just Monday. Okay. Today is just the absolute most Monday ever. Alright, I'm gonna continue off of that one because I don't want to have to rerun through everything again, but my god. If I die again, I'll go ahead and do that, but like, yeah, yeah, I feel like I got an insane amount of distance. It's because I was like right near the edge, and because I didn't have like the ground to physically stop and never like stop my forward momentum. Like that was. Oh yeah, now our humanity is gone, so that kind of sucks. Okay, I caught the... Okay, whatever. Not quite sure how I caught the one but not the other, but whatever. Again, why are they so jumpy today? Or, again, not today, but this run. Like, it almost feels like that's what they're defaulting to. They're like, you know what would be funny for this guy to deal with? It's like what he's trying to do is no death. Everybody jumping at him. Free crossbow. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully this time without dying. Also, hopefully I actually remember to grab the ring after this fight, because for whatever reason, I always just forget to come back here. Probably doesn't help that I literally leave this area to do the fight. Look at that. Look at that. Like, he's nowhere near me. And granted, yeah, I knocked him down, but still, like, the fact that he was just on me that first time is just, it feels bad. Come on. Top it off just in case. Alright, sir. I know you don't like me, but I would really like your sword. Can you please just be chill and give it to me? I would greatly appreciate it. Titanite chunk. Perfect. I'm remembering the ring chat. Don't ask me how, but I did it. I remembered. That right there might just save us. Probably not, but it might. Alright, so assuming that I don't actually get the Black Knight Greatsword, just out of curiosity, if I could come down here to take on Havel early, how bad is this fight if I don't try and come in here upgraded at all? Instantly smushed. Got it. I feel like he like 360'd on me there, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know. All right, at least we made it further. All right. Run it back. Hopefully we won't get any shenanigans this time. He definitely started running a lot sooner, but still got him. Roll your ball. Give you a bonk. Ow. Okay, you came out a lot earlier. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did not think that was gonna reach. Yeah, we'll do a quick little rest here. Okay. God damn it. That second roll, that was supposed to go into a sprint, not a roll. I don't, I don't know why I thought I rolled out not rolled out, but I don't know why it didn't start sprinting there and it rolled. And that's why I don't much care for having to do this portion, but I need that. I need that soul. Alright. So we don't deal with Havel, we just hope we don't get screwed there like we did. God, those skeletons hit incredibly hard. We already know we don't want to bother taking on the Black Knight with the great sword. That fight just, for whatever reason, it never works out well for me. I mean, maybe if I get like maybe we could go back and get like the Black Knight greatsword or something. Like after we get that juiced up, go back, have a bit of extra health. Because I think, what, they drop like 2k in souls? Yeah, that's enough health. I think I should be fine. Did I pick up the fire bombs? I did not. Give me those. Those may come in handy. Okay. Guess we got a little close on that one. Hmm. Yeah, I don't feel like taking another firebomb. I did not pick up the souls down there. I know this has been a very kind of slow start to say the least, but it's also been, I want to say it's been well over a year since I last actually played Dark Souls. So getting used to everything again is definitely going to take some time, but hope. 2 item drops, interesting. But once I start getting the flow of things, getting things a little bit more memorized and like, I guess getting down to essentially second nature, I think will be good. I definitely don't think we're gonna get anywhere close to a legitimate full run today. I don't even think we're gonna get a legitimate full run in the next month, especially when I'm only gonna be doing this once a week. But we'll get there. We will get there. After a bit of repetition and probably a little bit of luck, we will get there. It's just gonna be more so of how much patience do I actually have. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, again, every time, I still have no idea, like, where that one enemy is supposed to, like, have spawned in at, where they're supposed to actually be. Just, every time, it's like, when you come through that loop a second time, it's like, is when either A, they load in and then they, like, immediately just fall to their death, or, like, by the time you run around that entire thing once, that's enough time for, like, then to be like, okay, you've been, like, in essentially a free fall this entire time. And then, like, after you, like, because in a lot of games, you'll get what, like, if you free fall for X amount of time, it'll just be like, okay, you're clearly stuck. It's time to just kill and reset you. Alright, and here on Twitch in about 50 seconds. Definitely take the time to go take care of yourself, get yourself a drink, something. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Well, you seem. Then you. I try. Thank you kindly. You've gone mad, have you? I'll teach you, you lousy rat. Yulia! Yulia!
There we go.
Why me, little?
Alright. Did I bunk like that one on the head or something? Like, how did I one-shot that one? Alright, humanities. Level up. Try not to do a forward thrust off the ledge. Ooh. Really love the fact that I turned that corner, locked on with the stab, and I stabbed just to the right of him. Alright. Things starting to smooth out a little bit. I will never know what that man dropped. It's just not gonna happen. I'm trying to think, like, is there a scenario where I actually end up using the lightning resin? Because I know I'm not going to use it for the Taurus demon, which is, from what I generally remember, that's exactly why you want to use it. I think. That's why they have it there. I don't think I have to actually fight any dragons for this specific for the specific run. It's not like I need to go do the gaping dragon fight. I don't have to fight the red dragon. I don't think there's actually any other dragons until the DLC. Alright, man, just be cool. Give me your sword. I don't think it's too much to ask for. Just give me your sword. I'll take it on a very cool adventure. Never gonna get that sword. Never gonna get it. Can't believe I missed the lizard. Ooh, got some twinkling on that one. Alright, I mean, if you're gonna give me twinkling, you totally give me the halberd. Because the twinkling ain't gonna do me any good with this thing. Oh, right. I'm always wanting to hold circle and while I'm going down to slide, it's just hold circle. Which that kind of just feels wrong, I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember, does two-handing your weapon change the amount of damage you do in a plunge attack? Okay. There we go. All right. Other than our very dumb death at the very beginning, this is going decently well right now. Not that I'm actually going to use summons. I feel like it's only right to talk to Solaris.
The way I is pleased with the flow of time itself is convoluted, but to some, and of course, but I, if
All right. I'm trying to think. You know what? I think I am going to not Kindle this one, even though like originally I was doing it, because this is a fairly decent like central point, but I don't think I need it right now. I want to definitely Kindle the one by what's his name, Andre, the blacksmith man. I think it's Andre, but I want to Kindle that one for sure. That one's a pretty pivotal spot. Like an aggressive ass rat. Alright, not gonna be stupid, not gonna try and fight the Black Knight with the greatsword. It never goes well for me. Like I said, maybe I'll take the time to do it like after we juice up a bit. But as of right now, no. Jesus Christ, come on. How's it going, Mike? Oh god, he coming. Okay, who activated the boar? We're just gonna go down here real quick. Okay, cool. They followed me. I didn't think they would actually come this far. Wait, is your friend coming? No, I think we're good. Alright, everybody reset? Good. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had the boar activate from that far away. That was weird to say the least. Whew. Okay, I was gonna say, did the guy I knocked down there die? No, he's right there. Wait, I don't need to. There. Where are you? There. You... Get over there, Piggy. That is nowhere near where that alluring skull is, buddy. What are you doing? There you go. That's better. That's more like it. Good pig. Okay, that... I don't know why that one was so far. That works. Wow, we got the helmet again. That's the second time we've gotten the helmet when we've actually gotten to the pig. At least in the most like recent attempts that we've done. Anybody? Okay. gonna say there's one more. Yeah, I was gonna say there's at least one more of you guys, right? All right. Okay, the fact that those are taking 2 swipes with the Uchi feels kind of bad, not gonna lie. Ooh. Okay, note to self. Maybe it is worth it to kindle the one fire like you've been doing. 'Cause I'm already down to nothing. And then this area here can get a little ooh, if you're not careful. Oh, right, forgot. No assist for you. Oh, come on. Man, this is just not my day for gaming. I'm assuming the Night Shield probably has better damage block, right? Okay, yeah. Oh, that was almost really bad. Nope. God damn it. Okay, how did that only do 18? Okay, I understand why that one did only 18. I swung at the wrong time. Okay. Send it back. It's like we're making slow progress forward, and we're trying to do things that just aren't working. Even though these are like, I'm considering these actual attempts that we are still more so kind of practicing, not gonna lie. But at least kind of giving them our best go. You know what? Let's be a lady. Maybe being a man's just not working for us. Perfect. All right. So We go with our original thought. We kindle the one bonfire so that way we can have at least 10 running up to the Andre bonfire. Then we kindle that one as well. Sometimes he'll drop his bow. Very rare chance that he actually does. Come in. Come in. No, no, no. Thank you. Nope. Because what, we've been doing what, like 293 whenever we plunge attack here? 320. Okay, yeah, so you don't get a significant boost for two-handing. Yeah, we know that has some weird range on it. Not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised that that didn't catch me. I'm not gonna complain about it. Alright, come on, come on, come on, get in there. Alright, hour 20 in and we're already on our 4th run. I mean, granted, it doesn't help that the second run was literally just... I don't know if I want to call it dumb game mechanics, just like bad geometry or what, but it just... It was not... It wasn't good for me. Last one went poorly because the skeletons went poorly, and that's just kind of how the skeletons are. They can just go really bad. There's not much you can do about it. Wait, what am I? Oh, right. There's so many stairs here. Sometimes I forget which one goes where. Well, with how many times we're probably gonna be restarting this game, I'm sure I'll become very familiar very soon. This would be great to have like a save state where I could literally just be like, oh, I died. Let me hit a button, load the save state, and then just like restart over, not have to recreate a character or anything like that. Just instantly hop in at the very beginning. That would save me a lot of time because, let's be real, gonna be dying a lot. It's like, I definitely consider myself above average when it comes to Souls-like games. I don't know if I'd necessarily say I'm I don't think I'm like naturally good enough at Souls-like games to be like, yeah, I can easily do a no death. Like, no, I think I'm good enough that if I like practice enough, get used to the mechanics, figure out a decent build and pathing that I want to do, I can get there. But I don't think I can. I don't think I'm at the point where I've played enough where I could say I could come in here any weapon and no death it. Like eventually, yeah, maybe, sure, but yeah, no, definitely not any weapon. Who knows? Maybe if this one goes not horribly long, maybe I'll bring out the old demon hammer. I'll still do the item dupe to get me to the point where I could just one hand the hammer if I want, and then just kind of go from there. But yeah, like that one will be like 1,000,000% reliant on the fact that I'm just gonna be doing like so much damage to the bosses that the fights themselves shouldn't take very long, and I just gotta avoid damage for like just long enough. All right. All right. All right. So I'm trying to think. Where was our? I think our furthest point without an actual death was the Black Knight, right? Because that's where the first one died. Because I didn't get the backstab, and I didn't have enough time to like fully run away to be able to get a chance to heal, and it just kind of went sideways at that point. Second run was where I flung myself off the edge, and then third one was literally just the last one, where the skeletons got me. Okay, I don't know if I've ever seen him do 3 massive overhead swings like that before. I will say I'm also glad that I'm not doing this as like a speed run, but who knows, maybe once I get like confident enough that I can do like a full run, maybe I'll add in a timer for funsies. Alright, schmack, schmack. Alright, definitely feel like I've got at least through this little bit of area a bit quicker. I think I'm at least somewhat starting to figure out where I can kind of like go a little faster, what kind of shenanigans I can do. There's the 20. I'm guessing it's a time thing. I mean, I'm not going to say no to the free 20. It's not like the biggest help in the world, but definitely helps.
I try.
Nope, too many. Too many.
Thank you kindly.
Yep, thank you kindly.
Gone mad, have you? I'll teach you, you lousy rat. Yulia! Yulia! Why me?
Yeah, sorry, buddy. Nothing personal, just really need your katana. Like, do I get like, do they take extra damage like when they're in like that stun state or something? Like, I don't understand like why all of a sudden like I was just one-shotting them. There's so many things about this game I still don't know about. Alright. Pop humanities, pop souls. Get to 14 on dex and strength. Kindle the fire because I ain't doing that again. Your boy needs his 10 heals. 5 orange juices is not enough. Alright. Reverse the hollow egg. Kindle the flame. Hope that death isn't right around the corner. I think once I get to the point where I can like more optimally know what stats I need when, I think that'll really help me out, especially in this like early part. Because on one hand, I kind of want to just like, I want to just go bare bones. So that way I can have as many souls as I absolutely need to, so I can just immediately juice up whatever weapon I end up getting. Alright, so don't get fancy with the guy around the corner, just go around the corner and swing. No need for stabbings. Just swing. Stabbing is for these guys up here. These guys are great for stabbing. Nope. Nope. Seriously. Like, there's guys literally right in front of you, game. Like, why would you try and lock on to the people that are like up above you? Gotta love that about Souls games. Like sometimes it'll be like, you know what, nah, it's like we're not gonna lock onto someone right in front of you, but we'll lock onto something a million miles away. Alright. Let's make it through the Black Knight. And then we can have our official PB of the night. Of how far can we get before death finds us. Come in. Come on, I need you to be at least minorly more aggressive. You know what? Good enough. Alright, now, sir, you were just being rude. Come in. There we go. Alright. Alright, Black Knight. You've yet to drop me your sword. You've killed me once? And we are, what, 25% on the backstab? I think we've gotten it the one time. Yeah, see, like, it's so weird on, like, how quickly he wants to, like, rush up on you. I'm more used to, like, I get like that hot half, like, a second to breathe. Okay, that was lucky. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I always feel like the Black Knight's backstab hitboxes are always a little bit weird. It never feels like it's like their actual back. It feels like it's more like their left hip. Alright, is that it? That should be it. 0 for 4 on swords. Which, honestly, probably not the worst thing. I should probably, honestly, just generally assume that the run is going to be the Uchikatana. Sir, we need you to attack this lizard. Like you mean it. Okay, Twinkling Titanite again. Feels bad, especially with the fact that you're not giving me the Black Knight sword. Maybe we can survive long enough and we can get the halberd. So those swinklings will actually, go towards something. Though I guess if things go the way I really want them to go, I think, if I remember correctly, like one of the best like heavy armors that you can get, that's like the best defense for the amount of weight you have to deal with, is the iron set. And I want to get that again, because I won't be a thick boy. Well, I guess in this case, the thick girl. Alright, we're out there. Nice and smooth. Oh, crap. I was like, why am I not throwing a fireball? Because I still have the sword in both hands. Yeah, I was gonna say, that was my mistake. I should not have done that. Right. Again, chat, I mentioned that I was gonna play dumb. It's just in my nature to eventually do something really stupid. There's just no getting around it. And yet somehow we persist. Alright, let's see. Again, don't need to talk to Solaris. I don't plan on using summons for this run. But I mean, praise the sun. Like, why wouldn't you want to praise the sun? Not gonna lie, I am very tempted to just level up my health, but I think I'm gonna be better off holding on to my souls for now. Because I think it takes a good chunk of souls to level up the weapon, and I'd rather like hit like a truck and foolishly, I'll admit, trust in my dodging abilities. Is it the right choice? Probably not. Am I gonna go with it anyways? Damn right I am. Okay. Real glad I did a jumping thrust there. That was really great for me. Thank you, game. Ooh, free humanity. You know what? Let's go drop those right quick. I know that puts me up to full. I could have healed with those. Actually thinking about it, I think I might have had a humanity on me. I could have used a humanity to heal from that last death. And whatever, we already died earlier on. It's not like it was a real run anyways. Alright, you. Come here. Yeah, I'm not playing the game I played last time. I'm not gonna lie, I heard the sound effect of my backstab, and I honestly thought the boar was about to be charging me. I was like, grave mistakes were made. All right. Not quite right. Okay, honestly surprised he took as much damage as he did. There we go, that's a little bit better. Right in the corner, baby. Go get it. You know you want to. Yes, good. Alright, good job. Wow, we went 3 for 3 on the pig. Why are we getting so lucky with the pig helmet? Do I need to like allocate some weight for the pig helmet? Is that what we gotta do? Okay, no. Okay, there's supposed to be 2 guys here, right? Hello? Because when there was supposed to be another guy. Also, I gotta remember this kick. Hello? Are you late to the party, sir? Is that what it was? I don't... No, wait. Okay, what is going on? I feel like we're missing some people. Okay, maybe my idea of there being seeds isn't necessarily crazy. That'll work. Okay, so definitely some things are a little broken. Not sure why, but they definitely are. Top off. Alright. I need them souls. Give me them souls. Alright. So, if things go as planned, what's going to happen is we are going to clear our way through here. We are going to get yeah, none of that. None of that, sir. Ooh, tight shirt. Thank you. Get our way through here. We will grab a Firekeeper soul so we can upgrade our flask to +1 at the very least. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did not think I was gonna get the backstab there. Ooh, another Titanite shard? Okay, this is good. This is good. We're loading up on some of those now is gonna be decent, because I know one of the things that can be a problem. Hello? Revenge. Hello? Sir? We need you to try poke me? Thank you. Alright, chat. This is how things are supposed to go. Even though I definitely don't think we need the basement key. I also don't need to open up that one spot either. I was gonna say, if he notices me, I'll fight him, but I don't... Not gonna lie, I don't really feel like it. There we go. There's the backstab. Thank you. I'll take a free 160. Not gonna lie, I did not think it was actually gonna give me the backstab. I was just trying to hit him. Cool. Alright, I shouldn't need to worry about health or anything like that at the moment. Let's get this soul. Ow. I was not expecting the second swing. Nothing like a good bleed. Titanite shard out of that. Cool. We come back for that guy later. Do, do, do. Like I said, I'm fairly certain that the only item that's up top is the one key, right? Which we definitely don't need, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Alright, +1 on the flask. Good. I'm not going to worry about resting because that just means we have to fight more things, which on one hand, more souls. On the other hand, that means I gotta fight more things. So let's just head back up. We can rest at that bonfire. We can kindle it. Then we can make our way through. I think I'm going to run past the Titanite Demon. I don't need to fight him right now, especially not leveled up. I may regret that later. This might be where I go, okay, maybe I need to plan more ahead, use the 10,000 plus souls that I have available. Wait, what? Hello? I didn't rest anywhere though. What? Okay. What? Why did you guys wait? Why did you guys come back? What? That was okay. I'm actually very confused because that was two people chasing me, and then the one guy over there. But there's only 3 guys out in that courtyard normally. Yeah, I got confusion. Whatever. Unless reinforcing my S's also counted as a as like a rest. But that doesn't necessarily feel right. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Alright, sir. I'll be back to talk to you later. Maybe with a halberd? Maybe just juicing up our katana? Who knows? Yeah, you keep shooting your lightning bolts. I'm fine with you shooting your lightning bolts. I could care... well, actually, I couldn't care less about your lightning bolts. Alright. Now, this area can be a little dangerous. These plants are definitely a little rough, and you would think they would be weak to slashing. No. No, they're not. I mean, it also probably doesn't help the fact that I'm like not leveled up in any way, shape, or form other than I have enough to wield this sword. I was gonna say, yeah, I don't think anything could attack me from there. Alright. So now we play the game of, do we remember where everything is? Because it has been a minute since I've ran down this way. I know I want to get the, whatchamacallit. Okay, starting off with 4 twinklings, like, if we don't get the halberd, I'm going to be incredibly upset. Yeah, because the longbow is going to be super duper helpful for us. So boom. Then wooden arrows, feather arrows. And I think from here is where we go around. Do we get the grass crest shield first, or do we have to deal with the Black Knight to get the grass crest? We have to deal with the Black Knight. That's fine. This fight isn't necessarily horrible, but it can go sideways. I'm much more confident with this fight than I am the Greatsword. Just something about the Greatsword and the fact that like he can like just full charge up and there's like nothing you can do about it other than, you know, just be ready to dodge. I think he also gives you the blue... You can drop a blue Titanite? Which, that doesn't do us any good. I don't remember what the blue Titanite specifically does, but if I had to guess, it's something magic. Alright, definitely helps that I put on the Night Shield, because I think more often than not, I usually don't bother putting on the Night Shield. I think I usually stick with the wooden shield, but I think definitely going forward, we go with the Night Shield. It definitely saves us some damage, to say the least. Though, like, immediately after we're done with this fight, we're switching to the Grass Crest Shield, and we're never touching another shield. I gotta say, the jump move's cool. Gotta appreciate the jump move. Like, it looks cool. Clearly not very effective. But, goddamn, is it cool. Ooh, we got the halberd. Okay. So, we know for the future, what stats do we need for this halberd? 32 strength, 18 dex. So, 32, 18. I think it's something very similar for the sword. It's just I don't think it's nearly as much strength. Knowing that, I think immediately, like going forward, we absolutely need to well, let's see. I mean, I might as well rest here, because if I run into a couple things back along the way, it's not gonna really hurt us. Let's see. I'm assuming I do not have enough to get up to 32 strength. Because there's our 18, 17. Yeah, that's... Oh, wait, that's endurance. Okay, so 20 strength, 18 dexterity. So we need 12 more levels. So I guess now the question becomes, like, because it's now a so if I do this, okay, wait, even. But I have, or wait, is Dark Souls, is the first Dark Souls different where you need more than half strength to two-hand? Okay, so that kind of puts us behind a little bit. Alright, so if we get the halberd, and at this point we're going to try and run the halberd, and I think at this exact point, I think I'm going to just try and do the entire run. Whether I die a million times or not, I want to see, because I've never really used the halberd before. I want to see what I'm getting myself into. Is it one of those weapons that's better to two-hand? It's like, does it work well one-handing it? I need to figure it out. So, do we try taking on the gargoyles with an unupgraded weapon? Do we try and figure out some kind of place to farm? Yeah, because 100 souls at a time is not going to be worth it. Especially with how long it takes to get those 100. Let me just quickly see how much it's gonna cost me to upgrade the halberd. 2K in a single twinkling. Okay, but I got 4 twinkling right now. So I could probably upgrade it twice, which is honestly going to be kind of insane, to be honest. I think like if we get into this very specific scenario, I need to, I guess, push for beating the gargoyles just straight up as is. Because I think if I beat the gargoyles, get a nice payout there. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I should be safe here. Let's see. I needed what, 12 levels? That's what we said? I need 32, so I'm at 12. Alright, level 18. Okay, so let me see. Dark Souls level. Yeah, level calculator. Alright, level calculator. Alright, starting level is 18, and then I need 12 levels, so 30. I need 46,000 souls. 46.5 if you want to be super technical. I'm not gonna lie, don't love that. Don't love that. Okay. That's fine. Let's just see how it goes. Let's see if I can manage to let's see. I like using the feather arrows here because it's 3 headshots and he's dead. And to be 100% honest, I don't even know if I really need to buy the 100, Okay, we both missed there. Okay. I didn't think he would activate. Okay, that's good to know. Well, that runs over, but like I said, now that we have the halberd, I want to figure out. Nah, shit. Wait. I thought I rested at. I could have sworn I rested at the bonfire up top. Whatever. Alright, so 46,000 souls. I guess at least with the last hour that I'll be streaming, we can at least now practice gargoyles without a plus weapon. Because I think with where we're at right now, I think I could very easily have the Black Knight sword up and going. I don't know if I don't think I'd have anything to... I don't think I'd have enough to be able to... what's the word I'm looking for? To reinforce it or anything. Disagree with that. Cool. Radical. I definitely don't feel like that grabbed me. Well, there goes... Actually, how many souls did we have? Also, I never remember. Is it the bumpers or is it the triggers that you rapid press to get out of a grab? Like I literally remembered it like halfway through that grab. I'm like, oh hey, I should probably start clicking some buttons. Nope, didn't help. Didn't help. Well, the nice thing is I guess the pressure's at least off. It's just more so of, again, I need to figure out what I can and essentially can't do. Because I definitely don't think I want to fight the Titanite Demon. I know that's going to be a nice little chunk of souls, but I don't think it's going to be worth it in the long run. Okay, I was going to say, I swear to God, if this guy doesn't activate again, I'm going to be mad. Alright. Again, not great. We're however many souls behind. I think we might have been... I think we might have had like 1,000 or something left over. I know we didn't have a whole lot. Alright. Again, this fight isn't necessarily awful. It's just it can get sideways really quickly. Especially with his tail being able to hit you. Ow. Okay, roll around him. Yeah, we're barely doing any damage with 19 with just the Uchi. Like, just as is. It's not worth it trying to fight him like that. Like, if we don't get the either the Black Knight weapons we're looking for, then we upgrade this to like a +5 or something crazy like that. Like, I know we like really up the damage pretty quickly. But like getting that up, it'll make that one fight a lot easier. Then again, like if we don't get the Black Knight halberd, we don't necessarily need to like, I guess, have a rush on getting levels. At least not nearly as much. Okay. I'm running out of... Okay, it looks like I'm at least still recording. Let me come through and, you know what? Yeah, I can get rid of literally all of Radical Red. That'll free up a ton of space. Like, I already got rid of a large portion of Radical Red. All right, delete all that. All right, that immediately saves a bunch of space. Let's see. Blood. Born. Can all go. Elden Ring can go. Jedi Survivor can go. Alright. That should immediately help us out with some spots. A lot of other things in here probably can generally go because I am changing up my upload style for YouTube for a bit because the long form content of just like my general playthroughs have not been hitting much as of late, and it almost feels like a waste of time at this point. Okay, so easy thing for this guy is just literally just get up in his grill and give him the business. There we go. I was gonna say, how am I not skewering more of you? Did not mean to hit the heel. Alright, but that takes care of that. Alright, assuming that I already had like 8,000, but I... Alright, fine. You get to heal, I get to heal. And then you die. Alright, we want to get that guy out of the cell because I just found out that you could apparently just kick him off the ledge. Near the Firelink Shrine. You just give him a couple... Nope. You give him a couple, wabam. Nope. Give him a couple of... There we go. Give him a couple of those, and he just goes off the edge.
Yes.
But yeah, in previous general attempts, I've tried to fight him. No, not worth it. Just straight up, not worth it. All right. I don't think the gargoyles are worth too much, so it's not like I'm gonna get the amount I would need for the halberd beforehand. Alright. I definitely know for a fact I do not remember. I think it's like something like here? Alright, let's see if I did it right. Ah, slightly too much to the right. I wanted to roll to the left, not directly at him. Yep. Don't mind me, just healing right in front of his face. Okay, come. Ow. Okay, seriously, why? Like, I definitely missed that first dodge. I did not miss that second one. Okay, that was just mean. Okay, sir, you're trying to push me off the ledge? Okay, how did I miss, like, 2 of those swings? Like, I'm practically in his hitbox. Stupid gargoyle fight. Yeah, just... Alright. Now I'm sitting here trying to think, what would be the best way to get 40,000 souls? Because, that's just not gonna be it. Like, maybe if I got the black firebomb off. Like, I was generally right with where I wanted to be with the black firebomb. Just, you know, like I said, a little bit more to the left. I pull that off, and then maybe I get it to the point where I only have to fight one of them. Okay, sure. Maybe we got it. You guys are just gonna follow me, aren't you? Okay, roll. Okay, I guess... Okay, never mind. I guess the crossbow dude also has a sword and shield. Did not know that. Okay, game. Okay, can you please quit having me just bonk off the walls? Seriously, it should not be this hard to kill an enemy like that. It just shouldn't be. Okay, buddy. Little aggressive. All right. I don't know if the fireballs would be worth a try. Probably not, right? I mean, as long as I only got to start off with the one, screw it. Might as well try. Okay, I highly disagree with that. Wow, okay. Well, that was unfortunate. Get up, move. Nope. Okay, cool. Love that for me. Hey, game. It's like, why don't you give the enemies infinite iframes while they stand up, and then me, I get my iframes end just as like I'm getting my back off the ground. Thank you. All right, so fireball not the way to go. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think he was gonna activate. Again, either incredibly easy or just god awful. There's like no in between. Okay, cool. Okay, seriously, like I get that a stab forward isn't like necessarily the most like wide range hitting kind of move, but like you're seriously telling me like I'm not stabbing the one. I would really prefer not to have to do this fight with a non-upgraded weapon. It's not like I really want to go anywhere else either. Okay, cool. Love that for me. Only half. Yeah, I think I at least got to try and get this at least somewhat down. So if I get into the situation, I don't necessarily have to immediately go, well, fuck, I guess I need to go grind out 40,000 souls. And then I need to play the game of where's the best place to grind up 40,000 souls early on. Because the biggest issue is there's not like there's a lot here in the very beginning that's like reasonable to fight and worth a lot of souls. Well, I mean, I guess let's find out real quick. Because what's his face should be at the spot. If he's worth at least a nice little chunk of souls, that's something. It's not like going to fight the other asylum demon's going to be worth it, because that's going to be just an easy way to die. Okay. Hey, buddy. That was easy. Ugh, only worth 1,000. Gross. I mean, would it be the area by the bridge? Activate the bridge. Have the red dragon burn all those guys. After burning all those guys, maybe do a run through like this area in general. I don't know. Okay, I don't understand how I apparently bonked the wall there. Okay, apparently I just don't put up my shield when I want to. That's cool. Disagree. Okay. Disagree with that. Okay, I'm pretty certain I just saw the gargoyle bleed, so that's good news. I didn't think it actually bled. Rolled right into the fire. Good. Great. Alright, well, knowing that the gargoyle bleeds does make things a little bit better, but not enough. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking next time if we get into a scenario like this, we just say screw it and we go for grinding out the level. It's just I need to figure out where the best for that spot where the best spot for that's gonna be. I'm gonna guess it's the bridge with the dragon. Okay, cool. Just absolutely locked in the corner there. Love that. Fight started off decent. Again, just immediately locked in the corner. Gotta love gank fights. At least with Ornstein and Smoke, you can kind of at least get them to get caught on the geometry. Stupid gargoyles, it's just like, oh hey, by the way, full body block and fire through my buddy, so only you get damaged. What? Where the Okay, alright. That's just how today's gonna be, huh? Cool. That's great for me. Guess I can't leave that one guy alive, because he'll decide, 30 seconds after I leave, oh, hey, you know what's a good idea? Let's go find that guy. Good. I've been bonking walls so much that my weapon's at risk. Yay. Today's just been great. I've loved every second of it.
Well, you need it.
How much does it cost? Only costs 200.
Come get yourself.
Maybe it's worth the investment to at least plus this up enough to make this fight not suck butts. Maybe that's what we gotta do for the halberd if we get it. Like, in all honesty, if I get the Black Knight sword, I'm probably gonna just full stick to that, even if I do also pick up the halberd. Oh yeah, one other thing I should probably check. It's only one soul that we would have, which only worth another 1,000. Okay. Yeah, I can't say I'm too surprised. That wasn't going to be worth too much. Right. Definitely dislike that move. I just realized, am I heavy rolling? Maybe that's why this is sucking so much. Cool. Just back-to-back fires. Love it, guys. Okay, back-to-back-to-back. Okay, guys, too much fire. Okay, no, it just... Okay, my rolling just apparently feels really bad for some reason. Like, I don't feel like I should be rolling that slowly. Huh. I don't know. That might just be me being picky at this point because I'm annoyed. Okay, game. Why in the world would I want to kick there? Cool. Alright. Just... Alright, that's just how today's been. Perfect. Alright, let's head back. Because either one or two things. Either A, I need to level up the katana so that way I hit harder, so that way I can get through the first gargoyle faster, or I need to lock in and get the halberd online. I'm leaning towards halberd only because I feel like that just makes the most sense. And I think next week, just because of how shit this is gone, I'm going to just do a fresh run and see how far we get. See if we get halberd again. Maybe we get lucky and actually get the Black Knight sword. I don't know. But as of right now, I'm thinking... Just trying to think and plan ahead. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Okay, again, game. Why am I kicking? Like, I know it's a combination of pressing forward and attack at the same time, but like, come on. How often does like kicking like actually benefit anybody? Alright. Come up here. Activates fire. Kills everyone for 500 souls. That's honestly pretty ass as well. Yeah, okay. I don't... Alright, yeah, as much as I don't want to, I think I'm better off leveling up the Uchi. Maybe with like a +4, +5 or something. I'll be hitting hard enough that it won't matter that I've... And, I mean, granted, theoretically, like, that also depends on, like, how many Titanite shards I end up having and all that as well. Alright, let's go find out. Not to survive that. Yeah, because the more I'm sitting here thinking about it, it's like there's no way to realistically load up on 40,000 souls to get the halberd online that quickly. So I think it's like hold out into the Black Knight Sword. From there, it's get the Uchi Katana. Okay, so I can get to +4 fairly quickly for the most part-ish. I need 3 more Titanite shards, which I need 800 for. So that'd be another 1,600. So 1,800 to get to +5. Alright. Alright, how does a +4 help us? Does it help us? I'm sitting here thinking maybe like a +4, and if we can hit the black firebomb at the beginning, I think we could probably crush through our problems. Well, good news is we're already seeing improvements. I'm just now one-shotting those guys. What about you? Alright, 4-tapping him. He doesn't even get a chance to bleed anymore. Can I just run through here? Oh, yeah, the answer's no, you can't. Yep, okay. That's on me for trying to be greedy. Should have just done it as is. Could have just done it as is. I definitely think, as much as this has gotten annoying at the very end, at least for me, I can imagine that anybody else watching that, it's probably pretty annoying for them too, but okay. I'm guessing you do extra damage when an enemy's stunned after like hitting your shield. Okay, that time that yeah, I don't understand the how damage is calculated in this game sometimes. Okay, just I'm not gonna lie, I was not really paying attention to how much damage we were actually doing. Oh, hey, look, 1800. We can go get a +5 real quick. Let's see where we're at with a +4. Does that make a good enough difference? Because I think otherwise I would be coming in here with a +5 if I was doing just a regular Uchi run. That's what, 64 instead of like the 50 we were doing? What a time for a bleed. Bad hit. Didn't take my dodge. Alright. Yeah, okay. +4. Significantly easier. Plus 10,000. Okay, that's at least a fourth of the way to getting set up for the halberd. So, assuming that I have enough to get to a +4, that's only a 800 soul investment to get 10,000. Yeah, okay, I think that makes sense. And then I think this guy down here gives us
Let me thyself, and thou leavest me. I shall accept thy next confession.
yeah, he gives us another 2,000. So, yeah, kill both of those guys. Maybe we kill the other NPCs on top of it. Because I definitely think getting this gargoyle fight done sooner rather than later good. It just, I guess my biggest question is how do we get to our $45,000 mark sooner? Because I guess generally assuming, like, if we never died and everything went as originally as planned, like if I beat the gargoyles the first time, I'd be sitting around probably this many souls anyways. Just out of curiosity, is it worth...
By the lords! Damn fool! Enough of you! Feel the wrath of the gods!
How much are you worth?
This can't be. It can't end like
Only 1,000? That's kind of meh. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like it's worth killing him for just 1,000. What about you?
lousy rat. You have some nerve. I may be crestfallen, but I'm not defenseless, you rascal. You will soon regret this.
I guess, yeah, yeah, honestly, not really worth killing the two of them for only 1,000 apiece, if we're being 100% honest. So 15,000 would get us to 25 strength. So we'll call it 24 strength if we don't kill the two NPCs down here, because at this point, why would we? So then from here, I would probably, honestly... I think I'd rather go deal with Sif than Quelaag. Like, I'm fairly certain I've definitely done the Sif fight with like a +4 Uji. So I think that might be I think that's our next goal, is take out Sif. Which we're not going to get to tonight. But we should be able to go take out Havel? Or at least see if we can take out Havel. Because if we can take out Havel, we're never going to get enough to get the keystone thing for the garden, so we're going to have to take the Hydra way anyways. Actually, how much damage do we do now that we have a +4? Because we were only doing 19 before. 42? Well, we've also upgraded our... No. Rude. Yeah, I just don't think the Uchi does the right kind of damage, nor enough in general for me to, I guess, bother. Alright, but yeah, I think next week we'll run this back. We'll start a fresh file. If we somehow magically get this same exact setup, we'll know a little bit better. If we don't get the whatchamacallit, I think we'll be slightly better off. Because I will then... Because I probably won't dump any more stats into upgrading my damage quite yet. Not until I feel like I'm not, I guess, doing enough. And I'll invest more into health so that way I can survive. Because we're... what? 25 into... So that's already, what, 9 more into strength than what we technically need to be. If I put that 9 into health, I feel like that's going to make things feel a lot better. Alright, I'm going to go slightly over time, but I more so just want to see, because I can't remember how much Havel was worth. Alright, but yeah, I would imagine Havel's got to be at least 2,000, right? As long as Havel's 2,000 between gargoyles, that one NPC dude, I don't know his name, nor do I care, and then Havel, that gets us about 30,000-ish away. I think you get like another 2,000 from the Hydra. Maybe more. I don't remember. I honestly hope it's more, because, I mean, honestly, the Hydra kind of big. But, you know, what are you going to do about it? Ooh. Okay. Huh. Interesting that he literally hit my shield, knocked it away. Like, I'm guessing he technically hit twice somehow. Alright, whatever. Alright, either way, I'm out. I'm out. Let's see. Is anybody on? We got a couple people. Anybody need a couple homies to hang out with? Actually, no, surprisingly not. I mean, actually, I lied. Not surprisingly not. Just more so of I got to get used to when I'm streaming significantly later compared to when I would normally stream, anyways. Okay. All right, I can actually just delete that recording because I don't need it. All right, everybody, I release you to the internet. thank you all for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Wednesday, as long as I don't have to cancel, we will do more Divinity, which I'm excited about. It's like it's like the Divinity is a good time, and I feel like it'll be nice, a nice change of pace from Dark Souls. Either way, thank you all for joining me.